Hey kids, your parents have decided that you all need to act like a family even though no one ever questioned that you are because no one cares. You're gonna do something as a family, damn it, which means that you're gonna get sunburned at the fairgrounds for a day of forgettable mediocrity. Your parents will toggle between having loud fights over something stupid in front of everyone and regretful contemplative mute. They had you kids for some reason, but struggle to think of one. Hey, at least you have a future working at the Jimmy John's that just opened up in the neighborhood. More chain restaurants and retail spaces. America is truly back on track. Carnival Games is a game about carnival games, and it's available on the Wii. I'm sure the Wii saved many families several ill-fated trips to the carnival. Unless this game was a feature of the sparsely used recreation room, no one's gonna teach you any valuable life lessons in the muck and middle-class mire. No connections, maybe an ill-fated retail management job. Maybe an HR gig where you have to find out who on the application list, composed of recently released convicts, won't scare kids away from spending tokens on throwing darts at balloons for the privilege of scoring some bootleg Pokemon stuff. This here gold-toothed carny can teach you a life lesson about throwing balls into buckets. It's a scam, but life is a joke that every one of your ancestors laughed at. Of all the bills of goods we've bought, a gimmicked bucket is diminutive in its comparative scale of treacherous things. Kick the can of facing the inevitability that only evil prevails, and only an abundance of youth can obscure this reality with sheer ignorance and then only temporarily. Are you having fun, kids? It's hard to review a game like this because it's composed entirely of games within games. There are really bad mini-games and decent mini-games. The mini-games are loosely threaded together by unlocked items and a cumulative ticket count, which also unshackles hidden things. The prizes won within each mini-game do not apply to the others. They are exclusive to the game in which they are won. Back to the prizes in a bit. Games are organized into several sections located at different parts of the carnival. Every section has a number of events playable immediately and a couple of secret games unlocked after certain conditions are met. The large number of unlockable games and cosmetic options for your Mii knockoff shows a level of consideration well beyond the shovelware threshold. The quality of the games in which hidden things are earned fall closer to that dubious benchmark. I can tell you how many times I zoned out playing carnival games. It was a lot of times, drifting into semi-catatonia while I attempted to discover and replicate the proper velocity at which I needed to flick my Wii controller for success. For the games which permit you a small number of attempts at maneuvering the motion controls, finding the sweet spot is difficult. Games with a quicker pace are more fun than the contests which slow your roll because it allows the players to establish a rhythm and a muscle memory. This is why the basketball game is a favorite of mine from this collection. The skee-ball game is good as well. The motion control quality varies a lot. More control consistency would have boosted my opinion of carnival games by a substantial margin. Shoot the clown in the mouth with water until the balloon pops game is one of those games that shouldn't be as grating as it is. It's not enough that you have to find the target without a cursor on the screen. You also have to shake the Wii controller to build up your water supply. Your arm will tense up and ache if you play this one too much. Not fun at all. Tiered prizes are found in every game. Small, medium, and large prizes are dispersed proportional to your performance. True to life, winning the biggest prize is next to impossible at much of the attractions, but the designers made a smart choice by way of a prize upgrade option. 4 small prizes are converted to 1 medium, 3 medium prizes are converted to 1 large, and 2 large prizes gives you the grand. If you can only win the small prize, you will spend more time playing the game. The tedium grows with each repetition, but relaying small prizes into the biggest prize is a thoughtful design choice which engenders a completist approach. Unlocking new prizes serves a purpose beyond trinket collecting. Upgrade to the grand prize and a super game becomes available in the part of the carnival in which it is won. It keeps telling me I'm hot. It is making me uncomfortable. New game modes and costume components are also unveiled through specific achievements. Going back to the skee-ball game for a moment, I hit 3 100-point shots in a row. I was given a new item for the accomplishment. Again, this extends the already impressive replay value, but many of the games have their own achievements that are simply too difficult to earn through skill. You're incentivized to revisit inferior minigames with inferior controls. Relive the frustration, relive the discomfort, relive the unarticulated anxiety and dread of childhood. Weighing both the good and bad parts of carnival games, it balances somewhere in the realm of average, but that's an insufficient conclusion. What's fun is fun, but what's bad is unambiguously bad. I think a game can be both bad and good at the same time, much like a carnival worker can be both inebriated and present at at their scheduled time of employment. And that, everybody, is Carnival Games.
Too many on there. I gotta eat off that later.